Hello everyone, I'm Rick Zanotti, and this is eLearnChat, where you always learn something new. And we're going to learn something new today. I am joined today by two wonderful people right to my left, at least on screen, to my right on the screen. We've got Polina Ionina, which we know for a very long time. Polina, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me today.
Polina is the community manager for iSpring, and she's been with iSpring a long time, and we know a lot of the folks at iSpring. They're good friends. And we also have with us Stephan Burley. He is Stephan. What? I don't see your lower third. What is your role? You're in technical support or something else?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm from the tech support department, and I'm a senior tech support engineer, actually.
Yeah, we got the pleasure to meet both of them. Well, I know Polina a long time. We met her many times, but we got to meet Stephan at the Learning Technology Show in London just about a month ago. It was fun. We didn't talk much because he was busy. They had him going. That was a very busy booth in London. But it was really great to see them, even if only for 10-15 minutes. We owe Polina dinner. So anyway. Well, it's good to have you both back on and talk a little bit about what's coming up. You're going to be at Learning Solutions next week in Orlando. Are you all ready for that?
Well, we tend to think so.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Definitely.
Now, today you wanted to talk about one of the new features of iSpring Books.
Yes. So I would like to pass the mic over to Stephan.
Yeah. So last week, I think it was last week, so we released a new version of iSpring. It is a minor update. It is version 9.7.1, and the highlight of this version is so-called ebooks. So with iSpring eBooks, you will be able to create books out of your PDF files, so PowerPoint presentations, and then upload them to your website as a basic HTML5 page or as a SCORM package to your learning management system. And right now, I want to share my screen with you, and I'm not sure if you can see it now. Can you guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So here is an iSpring shortcut that I have on my desktop, and an additional tab that I have here. It is called Books, and here I have a chance to open a PDF file, a Word document, or PowerPoint presentation. I'm gonna go with a PDF file, which I have here. Then I see a beautiful interface here. So these are my pages of the PDF file. And in just one click, which is publish, I will be able to turn this PDF file into an HTML5 page. As I said, as just a simple HTML5, or if I want to upload it to a learning management system and then track it, track how my users are viewing this book, which pages they view, and so on, I can publish it either to a SCORM as a SCORM package, or we also have XAPI and some other popular learning management formats for learning management system. So other options that I have, I can also allow the users to copy the text from my PDF files, or I can not allow them to do that. I can also protect my book with a password, or I can choose not to. And now I'm going to give you a little preview. So here we have a preview button over here, and here in preview I can see how my book will appear on a device. So here is the desktop view. So here we have pages, and if I want to go to the next page, I simply click this little arrow here, and the whole thing is in form of a book. Here I can also make it appear bigger or smaller. I can also see it from here. I can also select a page. So here I just have 5 pages, and if I want to go to the last one, I just enter 5, and it goes to this little page here. Then I can also select not to show it as a book, but just as a simple page-by-page view, like this. And I can also have little thumbnails over here. And another good thing is right in preview, you can see how it will appear on a mobile device, like a tablet. So here I have an iPad view in the landscape mode and in the portrait mode as well. So here with a swipe, you will be able to go from one page to another. And I can also have it as a book, like this. And another good thing is that we have a special responsive interface for mobile devices. So here, for example, is a view on an iPhone. So again, with a swipe, I will be able to swipe from one page to another. And if you have a really big document, you will be able to have bookmarks. For example, if there is some important information on this very page, I can bookmark it. And then in the outline, I will be able to see the bookmarks that I created. And in the contents, if you create your PDF file with the contents, then here you will have the contents page. And you will be able to go from one part of your book to another in just one click. And it's really easy to publish. As I said, you simply click publish. Then let's just say I want to publish it as a basic HTML5 page. Then just select where I want to publish it, and I want the highest quality possible. And as to the additional options, I want them to be able to edit it and to copy the text. I don't want any passwords. And then I simply hit publish. And then now it's been published. And now I want to view it in my browser. So here it is, the book itself. I can also do a full screen of my book. And it is simple as that. So it's a good tool if you have some kind of manual that you want to share with your users, and you want it to you don't want a simple PDF file, but want something more fancy as an ebook like that. And you can just upload it to your learning management system, as I said, and then track how your users are reading this book and how much time they spent on this page or another, and all that. It's really that simple.
It is simple, and it's really fast. We just found out about it yesterday, so let's show you something we did. And what did it take? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we'll show you something. We had a children's book that, let's see, I wrote the book, and Harold actually did all the illustrations. So this is done right now with the iSpring books. This took us 5 minutes to do. We just imported it from PowerPoint, and it's instant. And it looks really good. It's very easy to use, and we were impressed. We went, this is cool. It's a nice tool. So that was just something.
It.
Yeah, that just took us literally 5 minutes. We put it in and we looked at it and went, that's so cool. It's interesting. People like ebooks, but they don't know how to create them or what to do. And this generates HTML5, which is very different from a lot of the old ones, which did Flash, which you really can't use easily anymore, unfortunately. But this is great. It's a nice addition. At first I was going, books? Why are you doing books? And then we saw it and went, that's a pretty nice, good feature. And we didn't even see all the things you can do with it, like you were just showing us, how you can expand and do other things. It's pretty cool. What do you see people doing? I can see this for example, compliance training. People want you to take training, but they don't want to spend a lot of time and money making you go through a whole class. But you could easily create a short PowerPoint or PDF, bring it in, boom, you're done. Training is done. And because I didn't realize you could send this up to SCORM either, which means now you can track it. What will it track? That you're complete? for example, if you go through the whole book, it says you finished it?
Right. That also you can track, I believe, if you are using XCPI, you can track how much time a user spends on the whole thing. And the other good thing is that the bookmarks. So basically, if you want to, well, if there is something important and you want to have a look at it later, you can just put a bookmark, and then afterwards, when you have time, you can look into it deeper. For example, when you are traveling, when you're on a bus, you make a bookmark, and then when you're at home and you want to go deeply into it, you can easily go back. You don't need to remember the page or anything.
That's really cool. So
I also believe. Sorry
ahead.
for interrupting. I just wanted to add to that we believe that people already might have some Word documents or PDF that they would like to put into that e-learning format, and that book features allow them to do that. Like you said, you were able to create a book in 5 minutes. So this will allow them to make a course out of what they already have in a very short time.
Yeah, and it's nice. The learning curve was really simple, which is great. So it was actually a lot of fun. It's a nice new feature. At first we went books, and we looked at it, this is actually fun. It's a nice feature. It can be very useful for a lot of different things. And the whole iSpring suite right now is just really becoming a go-to product for a lot of things. It can do so much more now than it ever did. So that also has been really improving more and more and more. It just gets better every single version, and it's been good. So we're pretty happy with everything we're seeing. And if you haven't tried iSpring, you're still offering the free trials, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Get a trial. I think you'll have a lot of fun with the product. It's easy to use, and yet it's very powerful. There's a lot of power built into the product, the suite on the whole. And with books, you have one more extra fun feature that you can use and maybe even make very effective use of.
We're actually going to be we're going to have a very cool interactive activity, I would say, at the Learning Solutions Conference we will be at next week, like you said previously. And Stefan is going to be a part of it, right, Stefan? We are going to be creating, course in 1 minute. This is going to be a challenge.
1 minute. You can do it.
Yes. If you were wondering if it is possible, yes. The spoiler is yes. It is. And also we are going to be talking about how you can easily get started with iSpring and actually launch e-learning in your organization in just 1 day. The process is really straightforward, and taking into account that the tool itself is super easy to use, and also iSpring Learn LMS has a very intuitive design, you're going to get started very quickly. And also we do have a wonderful support team. Stefan is a part of it. So you guys are going to, I think, enjoy using iSpring.
No, and we can vouch for that. As users of the product, whenever we've had questions, the people in support have been wonderful. So I can't say that for everyone, but they've been really, not everyone, but other vendors, but iSpring has been very good on the support, and very good answers and quickly. So you guys always do a good job on that. So that is good.
That's nice to hear.
Oh no, you guys have been great.
We are doing our best, at least to try.
No, you guys are very, very helpful, which is, it's important because a lot of the tool vendors don't know the tools very well. So you always get things like, oh, you have a problem, restore Windows. No, it's not a Windows problem. And then usually, and you guys have never done that. So it's always been good to see that kind of help and support. So we're fans. We like, and we know Polina, so we have to be fans or she'll kill us. But
no, I'm nice.
No, she is nice. Actually, my wife and I
I'm nice.
You do know we call you our Russian daughter, right? Where we say,
yeah,
she's our Russian daughter. It's she could be our Russian daughter, actually. You're younger than you're about the same age as our daughter. So anyway,
it's true.
It's true, but. That was great. That's a nice new feature. And anything else happening in iSpring that you want to talk about now, or any other plans besides that special build a course in 1 minute thing at Learning Solutions?
Well, I wanted to mention one more thing is that we have a really great development plan for iSpring Learn LMS, and we're going to be talking a little bit about it at the Learning Solutions Conference. So I'm not sure if I can say anything about it right now. And also, we have two of our clients, two iSpringers.
Oh.
So one is Kevin Baker from Apex Anesthesia Review, and he's gonna do a session. He will be talking about how he was able to achieve exceptional user experience with iSpring, and I think that's a great session to attend if you do not want to listen to us at the conference, but you actually want to talk to a real customer who uses iSpring. That's definitely the one to check out. It's going to be on March 26th, 10 a.m. And also we do have another iSpringer. Her name is Josephine Poelma from Otticon. She will be talking how they were able to implement training for employees who travel extensively. So they do have offices across the United States, and a lot of their field employees, they have to travel, they have to see their clients, and they do have very busy schedules. So in this case, e-learning was their go-to place, and they were able to implement and start this successful training program successfully with iSpring. So she will be sharing, I guess, tips and tricks and just basically her success story, as well as the Otticons at the Learning Solutions Conference. And she will be speaking on Wednesday, March 27th at 2 p.m. So I definitely invite everyone who will be at the Learning Solutions to check these two sessions out. I'm sure you will not only learn about how easy it is to get started with iSpring, but just get really inspired by the stories from your peers from the industry.
That sounds great. Well, we are just about out of time. Next week, Learning Solutions in Orlando. Go visit the iSpring booth and take a look at some of those conferences. I think you'll be pretty impressed. You'll enjoy what you see. And well, I'm glad you both could come on. We had some technical difficulties with Skype, which was not abnormal sometimes, but we got everything working, and we were able to see what Stephan was showing. And both of them will be at Learning Solutions, so you'll get to meet Polina in person. She's lovely, and Stephan, he'll be there too. And we met you so briefly in London. It was just very quick. You said hi and walked away. You were busy, and at first I asked Leslie, who was that? She goes, that was Stephan. Oh, didn't even get a chance to talk to you. So another time we will, and we look forward to that. You're coming out to DevLearn probably, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see you guys at DevLearn. That'll be fun. We'll make some time. We have to have dinner, breakfast, lunch, something, so we can talk, all of us.
Sure.
That's for sure.
It was too quick. But anyway, thank you for coming on, sharing the new feature, and sharing what you're going to be doing at the show next week. If you have interest in iSpring or to meet Polina or Stephan, we'll have information below in the show notes for you to check it out. And definitely, if you're going to Learning Solutions, pay the iSpring booth a visit. You'll be glad you did. It's a great tool. And you won't believe what it costs. It's very reasonable. So you'll love it. Anyway, thanks again to both of you for coming on. Safe travels next week, and good luck at the show. Good luck at the show. I know you'll do well. See you guys next week.
Thanks for inviting us.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thanks to all of you.
See
and
ya.
again, check it out down below in the links below. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.